Mr. Horton, committee reports from the Finance Committee at this time.
Thank you. The committee met last Tuesday at our regular first meeting, produced a short list. Number one, consideration of a resolution to sell a Dodge van to Second Baptist Church. The committee recommends that in the form of a motion.
All those in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Number two, a consideration of a resolution to approve the 2015 street fund budget. That's the operating budget. The committee recommends that in the form of a motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Items 3 through 10 are all appropriations. Mr. Irwin, this is your specialty. Do you want to handle those all at one time, or do you think we need to separate anything out?
Well, I think we handled them all at one time at the Finance Committee meeting. They're all pretty straightforward, so I'd suggest that we do them all at once.
They are recommended in the form of a motion.
All those in favor of the motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
We met again tonight. The committee recommended item 1, appropriation from street capital for $13,380.78, and that is recommended in the form of a motion.
You have heard the motion. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Items 2 and 3 were appropriations for to pay a year-end stipend to our employees. That is presented to the full council, but without a recommendation on it.
Do I hear a motion?
Make a
I
motion
guess I don't understand what that leaves us. If we don't move forward with the stipend, I mean, we haven't given a raise for next year. Are we just gonna sit on this and let time go by? I mean, I'm just asking the question.
I'll make a motion to approve with the stipend included.
I heard a motion. Was there a second to that motion?
I second it, but would you mind adding the part that,
That was in the budget, the next budget, that was in the budget issue, right?
the one about
That was in the general fund budget,
in May?
number 5.
We're doing 2 and 3 together
Right.
at this time?
Yes.
Okay.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
I second.
Any other discussion? We had a motion and a second. All in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Item 4, line item transfer in the mayor treasurer office to correct a salary adjustment. That's recommended in the form of a motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor of that motion say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Item 5, consideration of a resolution to approve the 2015 general budget. For clarification, we had 2 options available, one including a watering program with Parks and Rec, one without. The committee recommends the general fund budget without watering, but with an amendment changing the salary for IT director to $55,000,
annually.
and that's recommended in the form of a motion.
We have a motion. All those in favor of that motion?
Mayor, can we have some discussion, please?
Okay.
Just want to clarify, because I think there's someone in the audience that was possibly wanted to hear the discussion about the turf, but just to clarify, the turf and the watering will be discussed at a later time and can be considered as a capital item with capital funds after the first of the year.
That was
Okay.
correct. That was part of the discussion and recommendation. Thank you.
We could go ahead and have the clerk add that to our agenda for January 1st.
Yeah.
Not
everybody-
January 1st, our first regular, I guess, first finance meeting, if that's
Right.
okay with everybody.
Okay. Any other comments or questions relative to the motion? All those in favor say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Item 6 was a discussion item. Mr. Irwin, now would you like to tell what your how you felt about that?
My recommendation was that the council revisit this issue at the end of every quarter, beginning with the first quarter in 2015, in an effort to bring salary discussion into the budget process at the front end rather than the back end.
Wholeheartedly agree. I say so let it be written, so let it be done. March. Item 7, consideration of a resolution to approve the 2015 special funds budget. That was just presented to the council without a recommendation. That's what took up a lot of our time, and I don't think we really got a solid direction.
Didn't we approve that? No.
No, it
Is
was,
this the one that got the alliance?
yeah. I'm gonna make a motion on my own to table this until January. I'd like to schedule a special called meeting early. We'll try to arrange to have the Alliance Board here and our board.
We'll agree.
Second that.
Okay.
Okay, we have a motion and a second to table this until January. Is there any other discussion?
Mayor, is there any need, can we pass the rest of them except for those in question? Or are they okay waiting?
I have 3 that I need passed if you're gonna do this. Because they
Okay.
have salaries in them.
Okay,
Can we,
go ahead.
why don't we pass all of them except for those 2 in
Yeah.
question?
That's
Okay.
fine too.
We need, we need
I
to
would-
just amend the motion.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Make an
Well,
amendment.
you could just amend your own motion and be
Okay,
easier.
I'll amend my motion to pass the special funds budget accepting
The alliance.
Fund
Economic
3 and
development.
23.
the 3 economic
3 and
development.
23?
Yes.
And I'll second that.
Any other discussion, comments? Hearing none, all in favor of that motion, say aye. Aye. Any opposed?
Item 8, consideration of a resolution authorizing the mayor and city clerk to negotiate for the addition of Old Shorty area of Bonadee Park into the existing lease with Army Corps of Engineers. This is, for reference purposes, for a new Veterans Park, and the council recommended that in the form of a motion.
You've heard the motion. All in favor, say aye.
Aye.
Any opposed?
Discussion of the East O Street sidewalk project. We tabled that, didn't we?
Yeah, until
Where
next
did we
month.
leave that, Mr. Irwin?
Table until
Recall.
We tabled that until
January, I
January.
think. Mhm.
Yeah. So that is all we have.
Thank you very much, Mr. Horton. Mr. Stuber, do you have any personnel?
I have
Matters.
nothing to report, Your Honor.
All right, thank you very much. Considering